You guys already know that I like to pick topics that have been coming up recently. And one of the topics that has been coming up recently is I've been kind of taking shots and making fun of all these engagement videos. And I'm going to kind of tell you exactly what I mean. But the point that I want to make really quick is we want to talk about engagement. The real idea of what these platforms are looking for, and then to top it off, the fact that you don't even need to really go viral to make boatloads of money anyways. So once again, you're focusing on the wrong thing, and I'm going to kind of break it down as what you should be focusing on in this video. First and foremost, let's get some of this funny stuff out of the way, right? I've been making fun of like these engagement videos because for a while on TikTok and on Instagram, there's been a lot of stuff going on about tips and tricks to get engagement on your videos. And I even was live today and a guy said, engagement is key, right? And of course he was gonna say that because everybody says that, but that's really not key, right? Because who really cares if you don't really have anybody taking action, right? You want them to take the next action. If you can't get them to take the next action or come to you in the DMs or go to your stories or just something of that nature, then who cares, right? And so here's the thing. For a while, TikTok was coming out with all these tips, or a lot of TikTokers were coming out with a lot of tips about engaging, right? And I'm not gonna lie, I fell for them too. I was like, yeah, these are great, right? Repost videos, leave genuine comments, that makes sense, right? Watch the video, okay. But anyways, it's just a whole bunch of stuff. But then they started really getting very weird, and to the point where I was just like, wait a minute, who monitors this stuff, right? Because there's a lot of people that I know that make a lot of money that just don't focus on half of the stuff that all these other people talk about. And it's just like we all talk about it because we're constantly looking for the hack or the secret because we can't get our content in front of other people. And hear me out, what do I mean by that? For a while, there was a trick that said, you have to watch the video all the way through. Well, common sense would tell you if you watch somebody else's video all the way through, that really doesn't do anything but one, help that person, right? But number two, it just tells the algorithm what you like to see. Think about it. Have you ever been on YouTube and you watch somebody's video and then another one of their videos pops up in your news feed or like, you know, like on your recommended page or whatever, or similar videos start popping up? Yeah, because YouTube is like, oh, you sat around and watched this video. I'm assuming you're going to like this too. Same thing for Instagram, same for TikTok. You want to know why? Because in 2020, right, and I would probably say before that, YouTube was doing it, but in 2020, TikTok comes out and they changed the algorithm game, right? Now, YouTube was already kind of doing this already similar, but you know, TikTok really brought it up to like the short form content. So then obviously Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube Shorts, they had to get on board with this because they were like, whoa, this is just insane. And that algorithm change, all it was is, remember on Instagram, you could not really get seen unless you had a lot of followers. And so people were buying followers. They were buying followers, paying good money to buy followers just so they could get seen because that was the only way that they thought they could get seen. Then TikTok comes out and changed the game. Now, all you got to do is make good content, but that's the hard part, right? You mean we actually got to put in work? Yes. So then TikTok was like, hey, if you engage, right? If you show some engagement, Instagram is the same way, and it's true. It is very, very true. If you are active on these apps, you will get love back. It's just true. You're give to get. You give to get. Now, some people give expecting to hurry up and get, and that's the problem. Like, then they get mad, right? You can't be like that. You just give, you let it go, and I promise you'll get. But then these TikTok videos started getting really weird, right? They were like, you know, oh, make sure you watch the video all the way through. What? What does that do anything for anybody, right? Then, because like for the love of God, if I gotta watch some of your guys' videos all the way through, I'll shoot myself. Because like, what? Like some of the things that I like see, like I don't want to watch that video. Then they were like, make sure you comment 5 words. Has to be 5 words. Who studied that shit? Who studied the fact that it couldn't be 3 words? Like, what did they do? Spend 2 days only, commenting 3 words and looking at their views like, oh no, it went down. 4 words a day. Nope. 5 words a day. Oh, I got to increase. That's the sweet spot. Come on, man. Who did that shit? Nobody did that shit. Why are we even playing these games, right? 5 words, right? Like, this is some of the crazy stuff that just keeps getting out there. But this is my biggest deal, right? So why would anybody want to do this? Because they think if I do this, I will get some engagement on my page. And if I get this engagement on my page and on my videos, I'm going to make money. Think about it. There's some of you guys out there that just want to do this shit because you want to feel all warm and cuddly and everything, that somebody likes your shit. But 9 times out of 10, we're all selfish ass pieces of shit. And we really just want you to come back to our page and buy our shit, right? So check this out. So case in point, you're really doing all this for selfish reasons. No big deal. I'm just as selfish as you guys, okay? Sometimes. But anyways, so that's why we're doing it. And we start thinking, man, if I could get more people to my page, I can make sales. Am I right? That's the thinking, right? Well, so then that would tell you, if I go viral, I can make money. Well, all that is fucking bullshit. And you want to know why? Because I have been coaching people all since 2024. And I have had tons of people come to me secretly, because they don't always want to put this stuff out there, that they've had viral videos and 0 sales. Viral videos and 0 sales. And you want to know why? Because the message was off. The message was off. If you don't have a good message, you can get in front of people all day and they're not going to come buy your stuff because they don't see how it helps them. They don't correlate with it. They don't mix with it. It doesn't make any sense, right? They don't see why it's beneficial. So, or here's the other thing, right? Sometimes a viral video doesn't bring you sales right away, but it brings you attention, right? Now, this is where you have to stay strong with your message. So some people are going to come and be like, oh, look at this guy, he's a loser, whatever, and they're out, right? They're going to talk their trash because of a viral video, and then they're going to be out. But the other people, when they say they see you consistently showing up and giving that different types of content, they'll basically say, dang, I got to listen to this person. Dang, this person is good. See, that's the problem. We don't play. It happens fast, but we don't play the long game. Does that make sense? Meaning, when we see the viral video, we say, well, damn, where's my sales? And you don't understand. You didn't do shit, but just get attention. Now you got the attention. That's what you should be focused on. So check this out. If you really want to know what these platforms are looking for, let me tell you this, okay? And I don't have a viral video, okay? And I make multiple 6 figures. So you don't need a viral video. But anyways, this is my piece of advice first. First and foremost, focus on your message, which is telling your story, sharing your experience, giving value, showing people how you can help them. And if you can't fully coach them in a sense, right, you share your experience because that's significant enough, okay? Once you have that, it's all about watch time, relevance, and then watch time, and then engagement. What do I mean by relevance? Well, is it relevant to a niche? So what I would do is I would really kind of narrow down a niche. Don't get me wrong. I know all these guys right now are talking about building personal brands, and I highly believe in a personal brand, but I also feel like even with your personal brand, you have to keep it a little bit somewhat narrow in the beginning. It's not to say that you can't take off. Like, I know a lot of guys that talk about personal brands, but they kind of started in the fitness niche. And then as they blossomed, they started building their own personal brand. Does this make sense? And the reason why is because you can build a personal brand right here, right now. But the downfall is nobody knows who the hell you are. And if we don't know exactly why we should follow you, just because you might just be a decent person, you see what I'm saying? It would be easier if you at least narrow a part of your life. It doesn't mean you can't build a conglomerate of a brand. It just means that right now you are giving them a piece of this story for them to get to know you as you are growing yourself, okay? So in a sense, narrow down just on the part of the story, whether this is your fitness journey, this is your road to financial freedom, this is your love story, whatever it is, right? Okay, cool. Once we have that, then it's about watch time. And a lot of times I don't even care about this, even though I know it'll work. It's just because I don't like to overthink my videos. As you guys have seen right here, I get emails, and you guys, y'all gotta stop emailing me. It's so fucking stupid, honestly, right? Yeah, y'all talk about these videos, but y'all keep on watching them. Have you learned by now that I don't give a shit? Like, YouTube is not my main thing, right? I make these videos just no edits, no nothing, put my iPhone on and let's go, because that's what I want to do. Is I just want to deliver a raw, good message to you like I'm talking to you, right? That was the whole idea behind these videos and the way I've been doing them. So I don't really care. But if I want to get more views, if I want to get more, then I'm going to get you to click, right, with the thumbnail, or a hook if I'm on other pages. You're gonna have a hook in the beginning of your video, right, to gather your attention, and then I'm going to prolong the payoff. What do I mean by that? Have you ever seen those reaction videos? They do very well, right? You wanna know why? Because it says, watch her reaction. So what do? You naturally think, I'm gonna keep watching this video until I can see her reaction. So the reaction is the payoff, so you continue to watch the video. Am I right? All right. So anyways, how do you do this with digital marketing? Well, there's one way to do your video where you say, hey, this one, or when I changed this one thing, I started seeing $500 days. When I changed my mindset, oh man, everything, see, now I just gave them the answer. Oh, that one thing, that's mindset, right? So check this out. I could restart the video like this. When I changed this one thing, I started seeing $500 days. Boom, hook, got you. What's this one thing, Justin? And man, when I taught this to Tammy, she was able to see $500 days too. And it's crazy because it was always in front of my face. I just couldn't believe that I never even saw it. And it was so easy to apply. You see where I'm going with this? See how I'm like, I said, here's one thing that I changed to see $500 days. So I grabbed her attention, and then I just kept building it up. I taught it to Tammy. You're like, what's the one thing? It's very easy to apply. Well, what's the one thing? It was sitting in front of my face this whole time. Damn it, Justin, what's the one thing? I prolonged you from getting the payoff a little bit longer. So now you watch the video a little bit longer, which means then I get more views. Then I can get more views. Now that's the first part. Do not get me wrong. Engagement will help you, but so many people are chasing that. And that's why I said, okay, number one, stop focusing on engagement. Number two, even if you get more views, you get watch time and you get engagement, if the message isn't right, then all these tricks aren't even gonna freaking matter anyways. The message has gotta come full correct to the right audience at the right time with all these things, and then you have a viral video. But if you wanna get around that, you focus on the message. And what do I mean by a message? Your experience, your story on how you can help somebody. Because if it just sounds cliche and it just happens to go viral, whoop-de-fucking-do. Or if you do go viral, are you showing up every day from there? Are you using that attention to really continue to showcase how you're living, how you're better, how you're helping, what's your experience, all those things? That's what you got to start asking yourself. So case in point, you don't have to go viral to make a lot of money. You just got to share on your message. So another thing is that I hope that you get from this video is stop chasing the gimmicks. Stop looking for the stupid shit to do to get this so you can get more views, and instead perfect your message. The more that you're showing up every day, taking the actions, watching your videos, recreating these videos, the better you are getting at delivering your message. But you can't get better at that if you're just chasing tricks, hacks, stupid engagement shit in order to try to hopefully go viral. Because we know deep down inside, that's been your whole theory all along. If I do all this stuff, I could go viral, or I could at least get more attention. More attention would make more sales, and that's bullshit. If you don't have the right message, doesn't matter how much attention you get, you won't make any sales. Now, naturally, some people say, well, Justin, that's got to be a lie. That's got to be a lie because you have enough people, you're going to make it happen. True, you might get some sales. But before I leave you, did you ever hear about that one lady, and most of you probably haven't, you haven't been in the industry. She had like 2 million followers on Instagram or something like that. And nobody understood. Like, they were like, you got 2 million followers. What's wrong with you? Like meaning we knew why, probably because she most likely looked good or something. But so we knew why, but we were like, you have 2 million followers. Why aren't you making money? So she goes, all right. So her first mindset said, oh, I'm going to create merch. She created merch. Nobody bought it. Because the message from how she got all the followers didn't connect. I'm pretty sure. Now, this was back then, right? I'm pretty sure she would have started a OnlyFans or something, different story, right? But it didn't go like that. So anyways, long story short, you don't need to go viral, okay, to make a lot of money. You need to perfect your message. And the only way that you can do that is keep creating the content and make sure that you are adjusting how you are delivering the message. Because the more you can do it in different ways, the better you'll get. And then you'll see which videos are actually working for you. And you will just recreate those. And then you'll be making a whole bunch of money. And if you always need any, or as always, if you need any help, get in my app.